Okay, glider body saws, probably my single favorite abdominal exercise for the actual six-pack muscle, except you gotta know how to plank very well, and you fairly gotta know how to tuck your pelvis, okay? So I need to be able to posterior tilt my pelvis when doing a glider body saw. That's probably the most important thing. I picked this up from Nick Tuminelli years ago. Prior to that, I would mostly use an ab wheel as my dominant ab exercise. I hate training abs, I just absolutely despise it, but I will throw abs in here and there, or I'll just do an ab workout and suffer. But if I'm gonna choose just one exercise, glider body saws are the way to go. So these are gliding discs. You could use furniture movers, you could use the Valslide product. You could do it on laminate, you could do it on carpet. Unfortunately, you can't do it on rubber. The premise of it is a plank where you're changing the distance between your toes and your elbows by sliding backwards. If anybody knows what a battering ram is, that's what the cops knock your door down with, right? Boom. You become the human battering ram. That's really what they should have called this exercise. I need you to watch my hips. So if you set this up, generally speaking, the hips need to be maybe an inch higher than they would be in a traditional plank. So toes in the middle of the gliders. I'm going to go down onto the elbows. Okay, palms down is usually best. Not here, not there, somewhere in the middle. Now here's the thing. Most people will have an anterior tilted pelvis, this excessive lower back arch. So what I need to do, and this is the most important thing, especially if somebody feels lower back, tuck the pelvis. Hide the tailbone. Not here, there. If you can't do that in that position, you shouldn't be doing this exercise. Tilt is the most important thing to make sure you actually work the abdominals. So, from there to there, back and forth. I'm the human battering ram, sawing my abdominals in half. If somebody goes too far, you're going to see a drop. The second it drops, instant back pain. So go a little bit more shallow and be conservative on range of motion. You really don't need to go that far. Don't hold your breath. Again, set on elbows. Set the arch to flat, posterior pelvic tilting, back and forth. It can be wide if I want to use hip flexors more, toes together. It could be one-legged. Okay? There shouldn't be piking. You are flat as a board, shooting back and forth. Glider body saws, 10 to 15 reps. Don't cough, laugh, or breathe for 3 days.